What is up YouTube, 97 Pedrokas here, and today I bring you guys a Pokemon battle, 2nd Gen 1 versus XezeMaster, good friend of mine. He's also Portuguese, so definitely check his channel out, it will be in the description. So let's go straight into the battle. I'm sorry it does not have sound from the in-game battle because it was really laggy, so you probably don't want to hear that, so let's begin the battle. I lead off with my Heracross, he leads off with his Raikou. I do have the Earthquake, but I'm not too confident saying in, so, because, like, I think a Stab Thunderbolt is gonna do lots of damages to me, so my best bet is go onto the Blossom. I know that he's probably gonna have the HP Ice, but that's actually still my best bet. Nothing takes better hits than Blossom, it's so bulky on the special side. He does opt to go onto the Miltank. I try to put that thing asleep with the Sleep Powder, but that does not happen because he switches out again onto the Raikou. And I guess he predicted the Sleep Powder because I know that his Raikou probably has a Sleep Talk, so he's gonna benefit from that. I do have the Earthquake on my Machamp, so I'm gonna go for the Machamp, and I know he's probably gonna go again for the Sleep Powder, but not the Sleep Powder, but the Sleep Talk, I mean. But he's probably gonna get either the, well, his only attacking move is Thunderbolt and HP Ice, but even Thunderbolt doesn't do much to the Machamp. The only downside of this is that he paralyzed me, so that kinda sucks because my speed is reduced, but I can still go ahead and go for the Earthquake. But I instead went for the Cross Chop because I was predicting Miltank to come in again, so he can take the hit. But he does go onto the Starmie, so Cross Chop wasn't the best move because it's resisted by the Starmie and does absolutely nothing. But I again am afraid of the Psychic, so I'm gonna switch out, and like I said, Blossom is really bulky on the special side, so I'm gonna go for it, and he does go for the Psychic, and as you can see here, he's waiting. Come on, Zeze, hurry up. I don't know why he took so damn long in this turn, but yeah, I do switch right now, go on to Blossom, he goes for the Psychic. As you can see here, look at the bulk of Blossom. It's a Stab Psychic coming from a Starmie. That does nothing to Blossom, come on, it's not even resisted, it's just neutral. So, now I do go for the, well, this is the thing, I have Razor Leaf. I cannot switch onto anything on my team. I took a moment to see what I could switch into. I had nothing to switch onto this thing, so I stayed in, went for the Razor Leaf because I know that he doesn't have an attack that can OHKO me from this range. So I go for the Razor Leaf, I get a critical hit. Yeah, that's just what I needed to pay off that Paralyze, but yeah, the Paralyze I don't think it mattered too much, and I think the Spirit on Starmie mattered a bit for him, but yeah, it was kinda nice because Razor Leaf does have a high critical hit ratio, that was good for me. Now again, we have to wait. This is what is bad not having the versus recorder, but yeah, it goes on to the Snorlax. I hate Snorlax on 2nd Gen. I don't like play a lot 2nd Gen, but Snorlax on 2nd Gen is so bulky, nothing takes that thing out, you'll see this battle. So again, I go for the, I think I went for the Moonlight, trying to get some HP back. Yes, I did. I went for the Moonlight, and guess what happens right here? He goes for the Body Slam, like always. He has Body Slam because he wants to paralyze stuff. Luckily, he does not paralyze me, so I proceed to go for a Stun Spore to paralyze the Snorlax, maybe get some Parahex. And let's just see what happened here. This is Pokemon logic. I went for the Sun Spore, I missed, I didn't paralyze him, he goes for the Body Slam and paralyzes me. This doesn't make any sense, come on! Well, I mean, Hex, yeah, you'll see this battle. Hex mattered a lot, but yeah, now that I am paralyzed, already 2 things paralyzed on my team. I'm definitely the Heal Valor on this team. This is the plan. I have Gengar, which can take, which is immune to Body Slam, so I'm probably gonna go for him. The only thing I didn't thought about going into Gengar, like you see here, I was debating whether or not I should go for it. I do go for it. I go for Gengar, he goes for the Body Slam. I am immune to that, so that does not affect me. Come on, hurry up, dude. Alright, I go for the Gengar, he goes for the Body Slam, that does not affect me. The only downside of this is that I didn't take a moment to ask him. You know that Gengar is affected by Earthquake in 2nd Gen. But, like I have experienced for another battle, this Snorlax is really hard to take down. So my best bet was to stay in with the Gengar, let him go for the Earthquake. I'm gonna go for the Destiny Bond, take him out. But because I told him, I asked him if he had Earthquake, I think he would have gone for Earthquake if I hadn't asked him that, but I go for the Destiny Bond and he does not go for the Earthquake, which is really unfortunate because, like you can see here, I go for the Destiny Bond, he does not go for the Earthquake, so he's not gonna knock me out. He goes for a fucking lovely kiss again. Come on, that does. If it was me, I wouldn't have hit the lovely kiss. Come on. So now I don't have anything to take this thing out, because my only bet was Gengar with the Destiny Bond, but I do try to go into Zapdos and see if I can get some damage off on that thing. It's the only thing I have to take that thing. Well, it's probably not even going to take him out, but I do have the HP Ice on this Zapdos. He brings in the Marowak. I know that he has a Rock Slide, but I'm gonna stay in, go for the HP Ice, figure out how much it does. And I do go for it. It doesn't do as much as I wanted. It's a 3-hit KO. Come on, 3-hit KO. What's that? Come on. He goes for the Rock Slide, and that does way too much damage. Secured 2-hit KO. Look at that. Come on. Even after leftovers. So, I'm actually not too worried about it because I have Rest, Sleep Talk on these Zapdos, but I do have a really good counter to this Marowak, which is my Slowbro. I have Surf on my Slowbro, so that's gonna be good for him. I think I can take that thing out with the Surf, but like you can see here, I go for it, but I think he switches for himself right here, if I am not mistaken. After we wait, yeah, I do switch out, go into my my Slowbro. He switches out, like I said. He goes on to the Snorlax again, and again, the Snorlax is really specially bulky, so nothing can take that thing out on my team. You'll see later on. Now I'm debating what I should do next, but I think I not try to go for the Thunder Wave, because I was thinking he's probably gonna go into Raikou to probably take the Thunder Wave or any hit or just trying to kill me off. But here's the thing. I was no, it's not now. I'm sorry. You'll see later on in your turn. He's probably is not probably is that's exactly what's going to happen. But he goes for the Sleep Talk, like you've seen earlier. Gets the HP Ice. I was begging to God for him not to get the Thunderbolt. He doesn't get the Thunderbolt, which is really nice. I do have the Earthquake, and I go for the Earthquake. I think he stays in. Yes, he does stay in. He gets another Hidden Power Ice, if I am not mistaken. Yes, he does. I go for the Earthquake, and that's yeah, you haven't seen that, but that's a 2-hit KO, like you'll see right here. It's really nice, Machamp. That really high attack, really good. So yeah, even after leftovers, it's still a 2-hit KO, which is really nice. But I go for the Cross Shot, predicting him to switch out to get either the Miltank or the Snorlax. He goes for the Marowak, and yeah, Marowak does not die to the Cross Shot, which is really unfortunate, because now Marowak is gonna go for the rest. And that thing doesn't have leftovers. I'm still trying to see what item that thing has. I still don't know, but again, I go into Slowbro. Is my best counter for this thing. But like you're gonna see after we wait again, yeah, I'm gonna bring in my Slowbro. He's gonna rest up all the damage I did to him earlier on, so that's really unfortunate. So Slowbro is in, he goes for the rest, like I've said, and that's bad, because yeah, you will see what's his plan, because he doesn't have leftovers. He probably does not have Sleep Talk, but he has a good plan on. He has something on his sleeve. You'll see. So yeah, I go trying to go for the Surf right here. I was thinking I would go for the Surf right here to try to kill him off. Like you can see there, I'm debating if I should go for the Psychic or the Surf, but I think I end up going for neither of those. So I do try to switch out, because I like, yeah, he's asleep. He's probably not gonna stay in. He's probably gonna go either into his Snorlax or Miltank, so I go and switch out onto my Machamp, and he does switch out, and I think he goes into Miltank. Yes, he does go for Miltank, and I do have the Cross Shot trying to kill that thing off. The bad side is that I am paralyzed, so I'm gonna be slower, but I do go for the Cross Shot, and he has the Heal Bell, so that's bad, because he just woke up his full HP Marowak, come on. So I go for the Cross Shot. That's a 2-hit KO, which is really nice, super effective, and That's really good, come on. He's gonna go ahead and go for the body slam, I think, in this turn. Yacht speeds because I am paralyzed, of course. Goes for the body slam, it's not able to knock me out. The good side of me being paralyzed is that he cannot paralyze me with the body slam because I'm, like, of course, already paralyzed, come on. That made no sense, come on. Now I'm able to knock out the mill tank with the cross chop. And now he's gonna be able to bring in again the Marowak, and I think he can take me out with an Earthquake, I'm not too sure. I know that I want to preserve my Machamp for later for that Snorlax, so I do switch again into my Slowbro. But he pulls a double switch onto the Raikou. Good play on my opponent's part. And this time, here, I took a moment. I actually took a moment right here to think. I was like, he's gonna go for a Thunderbolt, I'm gonna go into Blossom to take that. But I predict him to go for the HPI, he's predicting me to go into the Blossom, so that was a really good play on my part and that would have worked out. But of course, none of what I just said happened. He goes for the Thunderbolt and knocks me out with a critical hit. Yeah. Bad, isn't it? I don't know if the grid mattered. It's a Raikou, I am a Slowbro, I'm more bulky on the defensive side and on the special side, but the good thing about this, well, there's nothing good about this because my counter to the Marowak is dead, but I can go on to the Machamp, try to take that thing out with the Earthquake. That's what I'm gonna try to do right here. I cannot risk anything, any predictions, because I cannot risk him staying in. But the time I go for the Earthquake, predicting him to stay in and try to kill off my Machamp, he switches out and goes to the Marowak. So, Marowak, I guess Marowak has really good defenses, I don't know. I don't play Pokemon for a while, I don't remember that well. But as you can see here, he probably does, because the Earthquake does nothing. So, there's nothing I can do. I tried to go for the, I either switch or go for the cross chop, I cannot remember too well. This pair was really long. So, no, I think I go on to my Zapdos. No, I stay in and go for the cross chop, that's it, I'm sorry. So he goes for the Earthquake of his own, he's not able to knock me out, which is nice. But, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, he knocked me out right here with a critical hit. Oh god, 97, you're so dumb. See, this is what happens when you are away for Pokemon a year, so... so yeah, nothing as you can see here as he's able to knock him out. I'm just rambling right here, there's absolutely nothing I can do. And because he kills off, he kills off my Zapdos with Rock Slide, the same goes for my Haunter with Earthquake, no, not Haunter, but Gengar with Earthquake, and yeah, like I said, I lost my Slowbro, and that cost me the battle, because, yeah, the Slowbro was the only counter for that thing. I would be able to knock that thing out with the Surf, but, yeah, of course, I got overpredicted, so, yeah, that's not really good. The only thing I can do is go for the HPIs with the Zapdos, but as you will see in a moment, as you will see that in a moment, HPIs is nothing to the Marowak. Well, it does a bit, but that's not as much as I wanted, that's what I'm trying to say. You'll not be able to see this right here, you'll see it on later, you'll see that later on, so... Raikou takes the HPIs, yeah, the HPIs relatively well, yeah. I'm probably gonna have to speed up this up because it's just boring from here on out. It's just me trying to win a battle that I know I'm not going to win, so... yeah, again, X. As you can see right here, he goes for the Thunderbolt, he gets a critical hit. Well, I'm not gonna say it mattered because... I did not get the critical hit, HPIs would still be able to knock me out for this range, so... I'm gonna say that that did not matter. I think it didn't because HPI is super effective. It would have been able to knock me out from even if he didn't have the critical hit, so I'm not gonna say that mattered. And now I get my Aerocross, which does have the Earthquake. I'm gonna be able to knock out the Raikou right here, which is nice, but of course Raikou still outspeeds my Aerocross and gets off a Thunderbolt on me. And the bad thing about this Aerocross here is that he doesn't have any fighting type moves, so even if this thing lives and I can face the Snorlax with Aerocross, I don't have any fighting type move, because it's really bad, because how can my fighting type Pokemon not have a fighting type move? That doesn't make any sense, come on. So he's gonna bring in the Snorlax right here. Yes, he does bring in the Snorlax. And like I said, if I had a fighting type move, it would have been a complete different story. But I don't even know. On 2nd gen, is there a fighting type move I can put on Aerocross? I don't even know. I'm just trying to get Mega Horns out on this Snorlax, trying to get as much damage as I can, but that doesn't really work out. So it goes for the Body Slam, and the bad thing about this is that because in the next turn he's going to be able to get the Paralyze with the Body Slam, and he's going to be able to outspeed me, because like you can see for this damage, I don't know if another Mega Horn would have been able to knock him out with him having recovered for the leftovers. So, but I had Rest and Sleep Talk, so if he had not paralyzed me, I could have gone for the rest. But again, if he had not paralyzed me, he would have gone for the rest himself, so that could have just made the battle longer. I know I'm not gonna win this battle. So from here on now, we just super speed up. You can watch till the end if you want. If you don't want to watch till the end, just go away and go do whatever you want. Go have a drink or something. So yeah. This is 97 Pejokas here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.